Josh, now that the Supreme Court has reversed Roe v. Wade, Florida's new law can only be challenged in state court. Healthcare providers say the new law violates our state constitution. Tonight, the state of Florida defending HB 5. The new law, set to take effect Friday, bans abortion after 15 weeks with 2 limited exceptions. The procedure will be legal only for the life or significant physical health of the mother or if the fetus has a fatal abnormality. One witness for the state argued that abortion mortality rates are underestimated.
Based on my years of experience in research, I have not found any medical reasons that women must have this procedure. I think it is used for social indications, but I think it is extraordinarily rare to be used for an actual medical indication.
State witness Dr. Maureen Kondick is an associate professor who specializes in early human development. She explained when, in her view, a fetus feels pain.
And that would happen between 12 to 18 weeks of life or 14 to 20 weeks LMP.
Circuit Court Judge John Hooper had questions considering Florida's ban starts at 15 weeks, not 12.
I am struggling with your expert statement that pain begins at 10 to 12 weeks and self-awareness begins as early as 12 weeks, yet the state of Florida has decided to allow abortion during those periods.
Meantime, healthcare providers like Dr. Shelley Tian, a witness for Planned Parenthood, testified that patients who seek abortion after 15 weeks are often in crisis or living in poverty. Moreover, the doctor who cares for patients with high-risk pregnancies argued fetal complications take time to develop, meaning women would be in the dark about abnormalities and then unable to terminate the pregnancy.
HB 5 would be devastating for my patients.
So more on the legal argument that the plaintiffs are making here. In our state constitution, there's a right to privacy. Now, historically, the Florida Supreme Court has recognized that broad right to include the right to abortion. The question now, does HB 5 violate that privacy clause?
So many people, too, are watching the deadline on this, which is in 4 days. So do we have a date on when we expect the judge to issue the ruling on this?
Yeah, there's not a lot of time here at all. Now, the judge said that he wants to read the briefs again and to look at the prior cases. He knows how much is on the line here. So closing arguments are scheduled for Thursday. And if the judge wants to block this new law, he's going to have to act within hours.
Yeah, very quickly.